Hey guys, this is JC Performance. Today we're going to do an oil change on a 98 Corolla, so we can call it the Toyota segment. I already lifted the car. This is the oil I'm using today, is the mobile one, synthetic. So if you go down here, you look for the oil pan, which is right there. And there's the nut, drain plug, and it's a 14. So let me unscrew that real quick. Hold on. So I got it draining right now. So just give it a bit. Right here is where the oil filter is at, which I'm also gonna drain and replace, or clean it up. One of these containers do come in handy because then you can actually drain it right there without making a big mess. Here's the nut, the drain plug. Usually they're supposed to have a washer here. Since I'm not gonna go to the store or anything, and it wasn't leaking from here or anything, but probably for the next oil change I'll probably buy a new one. For now I'm gonna use this Loctite tape, and that gives it a little thickness just in case it wants to leak or there's any issues with the threading on the plug. Usually like $1 or less at the auto parts. So all I did was put a loop around it, just one turn, no big deal, because I wasn't leaking, like I said, from this. So I just went around once. Better than nothing, like they say, right? So next time I'll get the washer and a new drain plug. Alright guys, here it comes. Bring this a little closer. What if it drips, or what it drips? See, it's dripping right there a little bit. Shit. Well, that's where it's dripping, or whatever has left in there. And there's the filter. Usually just pour it down like that. That's what it's useful. I just let it drain a little bit, get cleaned up. And then I'll just clean it up in there with a napkin or something, just because I'm picky. So here's the oil filter I'm going to be putting, or replacement. So as you see it, where is it? Right there. I cleaned it up a little bit because I'm picky. And all you do is screw it in there. Should go in easy. And then really you're not supposed to go too crazy on the tightness there. So I forgot to mention, I did it prior, was on the seal on the filter, just add a little oil around the seal before you put it on. Like that's easier when you're gonna take it in and out in the future. So I pretty much finished draining the oil. So I recommend getting one of these one more time. Like I said, this could take up to 10 quarts of oil, more than enough for a vehicle like this. And it saves you the mess when you want to drain it out when you go to the auto parts to recycle or whatnot. So I already, at the bottom, I already tightened the drain plug. I made sure the oil filter is on and good, and so the bottom part of the car is done. Also, since we're at it, I would recommend maybe getting one of these Rhino lifts. They come in handy all the time when you know, if you don't want to use the jack. I think it's time savings and more secure. You don't have to worry about the jack falling or anything on you. Heard stories before, so I get paranoid about it. So that's something you might want to recommend. I had these for I don't even know how many years now, and they're still going. So it's something I would recommend. Put in your Christmas list or something. So now all we got to do is pour the oil. I like Mobil 1. I usually use it on all my vehicles, like my other car over there. That's it. That's the recommendations. It's 3.9 quarts, or that's what it asked for. We're going to try to just round it up 4. And I'm just, we pour it in. And actually, I'm gonna try to draw a line on this. All right, look where the line is at. Let's see. So where I should stop. Stop right here, which is the 4th quart, because then there's one more quart left. If you ever need a refill or for next time, you could just buy the 3 bottles instead of a big one. So we'll do guys. Oil change is complete. I poured in the oil. I would have showed you, but I can't really hold the camera and pour it at the same time. So that's it. To reiterate, I recommend getting one of those Rhino things one more time. You get them at auto parts stores. Remember that little sealant I showed you, that tape, in case you don't have time to get an oil filter. A gasket for it with the oil plug. You can use one of these meantime. Well, a drain plug, you might as well replace it if you get a chance, if you get it ahead of time. And that's it, at least that I can remember right now. Try to make it short. Maybe it was a little fast. I'm gonna try to cut through it. I know people don't want to wait 5 minutes to see how to do an oil change, so I'm gonna try to make it short for you. So thank you, and subscribe. Maybe I'll put more videos. Depends how this goes. Trying this out. Thanks.